We good? Hey, we here.
We made it.
We did. What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday.
What are we all doing on this? Well, I don't know what it's like up where you guys are at. It was kind of
It's raining.
weird deal.
It's always raining.
Always raining.
It's always raining.
It looked like it was going to rain here. It looked like it was going to rain on us up in Boulder. We were at Mr. Oso today. First time ever for Rocky Mountain Pro to be up in Boulder, Colorado. Great show, fun atmosphere, and yeah, we looked like we were getting like every season of weather came through. It seemed like we had cloudy, cold, and then it was like got sunny and hot, and we had to take off layers of clothes, and then it looked like it was going to rain, and so everything happened, and it was a great weekend of wrestling for us. So
you just reminding us why you are the most unlike person on this show right now.
Why? Why is that?
Playing about how good the weather is. Now Colorado is so much nicer than New England.
Well, it is. He's not wrong.
I mean, I
just rub it in.
Oh wait, definitely not Zane. Hold on. 4 seasons in one day. We can have 4 seasons in an hour in New England.
Well, we can have that in like 5 minutes here. That's
same in New England, man. Honestly,
yeah.
No, I think literally town lines. It can be snowing on one side of a town line and sunny on the other. I'm not kidding. Welcome to New England.
Yeah, that's crazy weather. I will say it's been a crazy weekend, guys. We just taped the 500th episode of Charged on Friday. So that is something to look forward to in just a few weeks.
500.
A way to tease everybody, Jesus.
Well, he's not wrong.
500.
Was it the end of May it's supposed to air?
Well, let's see.
It's close right now.
So we'll have 497 next week, or this Wednesday, 498 the week after that, 499. So 3 weeks. 3 weeks you got, and there's gonna be a big build up. So don't worry, it's gonna be a lot to look forward to.
John, we were there for 300. Do you remember being there for 300?
In person for 300?
Yeah, we were in person for 300.
I don't. That was 200 episodes ago.
Well, we were there for it.
How do you not remember? I remember episode 1.
Lucas, that's because you're timeless. You're either a vampire, Benjamin Button, or I don't know what the hell's going on. Because you don't age.
You guys
500 episodes of Charged, and you look identical to the one.
I wish you would tell my body that. But
they say you're only as old as you feel, and the sounds my body makes when I get up is like,
wow. There's Sonny. And my age keeps going up with Sonny. The last time I saw Sonny, he told me I was 70 on that episode. Now I'm 88. So
well, you had to pull double duty this episode, so I don't know what's up with Sonny. Apparently, he can't. The old guy had to pull double duty.
Well, that wasn't his fault though. Let's
that is true. That is true.
Your favorite guy decided to get a little handsy.
Yeah. Well, my favorite gentleman had an awful evening, and I love it. He had a professional loss.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, Cole. So we'll be getting to your actual guy very soon. So,
what do you mean, my actual guy?
Yeah, your real guy. One of them kind of had a rough start to the night too. So,
yeah. All right, I guess I should get this intro out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of the Dudes and Bells Recharge here on Twitch and YouTube. I am your host, Johnny Deathdrop, and we got quite a bit to cover tonight, episode 496 to talk about. Again, we're 4 episodes away now. Well, technically 3 episodes away from the big 5-0. So,
5-0.
What's that?
The 5-0.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be some build up to that, obviously, in the next few weeks. A lot of stuff's going to be changing on the show in itself in the next week or two, but we'll get into all that towards the end of the show. And we also have a rewind episode on the docket tonight as well. I think we're 87, I believe. Just double check here. Yep, 87. So we got that on tap as well. We got a lot to go over here, so let's get right into it. Before we continue, let's introduce the panel. On the bottom here, below me, he is the one that lives way up there on the east coast of Maine, the Wake himself, the one and only Coastal Crusader.
What is going on, everybody? We got a lot to talk about tonight, especially leading off with that match where I will just say this: McCready had a terrible look for the SOB brand, but we'll get into that momentarily. We'll get to the main event where the professional had a professional loss. We'll talk all about that tonight.
Brazilian brick house killed me, Coastal.
Sonny, it's unfortunate. You know what? We need to get the professional some professional eyeglasses because it's really hard to mistake you for me.
And on my right, or on the bottom, if you're watching the short form, he is your resident encyclopedia of Rocky Mountain Pro. He is the voice of charge, a journalist of some sort. He is none other than the one and only, no, not number one. You're not even close to number one. He is the one and only Lucas Bradwell.
Number one. I might not be the number one journalist, but I'm the number one in your hearts. You all know it. We are here to talk about this episode. I had all kinds of chaos going on. Not only the chaos that Coastal talked about, but we also had a Lockettes match that very interesting. Where who would have thought that Noel would be the more normal one in this matchup? Is something's definitely wrong with Izzy, and we'll talk about that. Yeah, this is very interesting episode.
All right, without further ado, let's get on with the show. First up on the docket here, we had, of course, Johnny Casanova going up against Jack McCready. We're going to hit Coastal where it hurts right out of the gate here. What did you think?
I thought this was a great match. Honestly, I thought it was a great back and forth match. I mean, let's get to what you want to talk about, hitting me where it hurts. No, let's get to what it was. It was Johnny Casanova getting robbed. It was a victory for McCready on paper. I mean, I think, honestly, this is a bad look for Standing on Business. I think it's a cheap victory. It doesn't do anything for their brand. It was a robbery. And as we see after the match, the Wake is united. They felt robbed. And we see Damon literally riding a tailgate, throwing punches as he's riding away. So, I mean, I think that this is a bad look for Standing on Business. I think it's a cheap win, but it is a win nonetheless for Mr. McCready.
I will say that this, you call it a bad look. I think it's a bad look for the Wake. They got outsmarted by Jack McCready and Standing on Business. They were all out there. They could have done the same thing. I think they dropped the ball, if you ask me. I think this was one time, I think the Wake got a little too cocky. They've been on a roll. They got a little too confident. They thought their boy Casanova could handle it, and I think he underestimated Jack McCready. Jack McCready, was the smarter guy. You're telling me that we haven't seen Casanova pull that same kind of stuff?
No, I am sick. Listen. I am sick of you both talking out of both sides of your damn mouths, and this is where it needs to stop. It needs to stop here because honestly, no, you talk about they could do the same thing, and you know what? If Damon and Koyama had inserted themselves here, you'd be like, "Oh, look, the Wake is trying to do what they did before and take over, and they're doing the dominant thing." And so there's no way to win either way. So you guys go about your simple way and whatever. Yeah, I think it's a bad look. I think it shows that they can't win without help. At least the Wake was out there to try and even the odds. They did nothing to step in the way because even if they did, both of you the wake, they'd be like, "Oh, look, they're doing the same thing they did before."
Yeah.
So
they've earned their reputation, buddy.
Yeah, you can do whatever you can say whatever you want to say. I know what I saw.
They've earned that reputation.
Hey, Johnny. I think Coastal, I think, is eating some sour grapes right now. I think they're sour.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I just understand what you guys are trying to do
last week too, right? Jack McCready.
No. Jack McCready said he would
that he
win.
wasn't going to play with his food.
And you know what? He did win, but big asterisk. There was a big cheating there to win. So hey, it is what it is. It's a win. It is. There's an asterisk.
You know what I think?
It's okay.
You know what I think? I think honestly that was payback from 4 years ago.
Okay, whatever. Hey, whatever.
Right, Lucas? The Rosenbag incident with Lipto and Maddox.
Absolutely. Well, there's unfinished business. This rivalry is starting to heat up.
If Maddox and Lipto want to have that be the way they get back for whatever incident you're trying to talk about, then they can. I mean, it's a false way to do it. Neither one of them had a hand in it. So, I mean, Maddox had a very, very big hand in it, if you want to be that way. And if that's what helps him sleep at night, then that's fine. That's okay. Whatever. Okay. We all know what we saw.
Yeah, I think we need to start putting a little respect on Jack McCready's name. Yeah, to be honest with you. I know that you put him up with Madman Maddox and you put him up with Lipto, and he's not quite at that level, but they are elevating his game, and he is getting better and better. And he is now. I think now we need to make sure we say the Jack McCready. And you've got Maddox there saying the number 1 draft pick, Jack. I think he's starting to live up to that name.
As long as Big Maddox is there to hold people's legs down, yeah, absolutely, he's there.
Well, I would not underestimate Jack McCready anymore. He can hold his own, and he just beat your boy, and I think you're a little upset about it.
No, I won't underestimate Jack McCready ever, as long as Maddox or Lipto's at ringside. But if he's there by himself, absolutely underestimate him.
Wow.
And Sonny, I know you already said that.
Wow. He really does have the sour grapes, huh, Lucas?
It
say like what you want. Tell me when I'm telling lies. That win was courtesy of Maddox.
All I'm saying is the Wakers out there, they could have put a stop to it. They didn't.
And if they did, you would have taken the exact 180-degree approach to this. So there's no win there for the Wakes. So.
If they would have stopped the them from doing that, then it would have all been fair. When both teams are out there, either one can do whatever. So
if the Wake had done the same thing, you would have had absolutely nothing to say.
Absolutely no. I would have had no problem with it, because then I would have said the same thing. It would have been
the same shit that we heard years ago. Wake doing Wake. It would have
been whatever. Okay.
That's how we would have put it.
Yeah. And you wouldn't have called it a cheap victory from Casanova. You would have said it was the old wily veteran, the old smart Casanova.
We'll never know at this point, will we? We'll never know, because that, McCready decided to take a shortcut to get a victory. It's a great victory for him. It stacks up well in the win column, but it's tainted, and those who saw it know it.
See, it's almost like teammates help each other. Maddox is just supporting his young boy.
Filter is never mind. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
You should leave that one alone.
Absolute comment alone.
You should. I would if I were you.
Filter absolutely is 100% an athletic supporter for McCready.
Oh wow. You're already crossing the line by some of the things you say about Marcio Santos. Now you're starting.
There's probably a spear coming for Coastal in July. Trust me.
Maddox is a great supporter of McCready. I 100% agree.
Yeah. The last thing I would ever say is something bad about Maddox.
He's a great supporter of McCready. I said nothing bad.
Yeah.
Nothing bad.
Yeah.
Supporter.
Yeah.
Said nothing bad.
This is kind of fun.
You would think that.
It's about time. Oh, I wish we could talk about this a lot more too, but we got to move on. Look at section. We had Izzy O'Reilly going up against Noel Summit. And like Lucas said earlier, who would have thought that Noel would have been the normal one in this situation?
Lucas, I'm going to let you go first because you've had interactions with Izzy coming up to this. And go ahead. What did you see?
I saw a Izzy O'Reilly who is troubled right now. And it almost is similar to Noelle before she became the marionette. You remember, guys, before she was the marionette, she kind of was battling some things, Lilith had taken her under her wing and was trying to help her out. And, we saw kind of a transformation. I'm seeing similarities right now between Izzy and Noelle at that time, where Noelle's accepted who she is. She's comfortable with being the marionette, and she knows exactly who she is in and outside of the ring. Izzy there's something that has changed, something that snapped. She doesn't seem focused at all. The smiles kind of went away. You could tell she very frustrated with herself, with herself in the ring, and it once again cost her in this matchup. She lost focus. She was getting aggressive during this match, Coastal, and it, at points was looking really good against Noelle, but then she lost some focus, and Noelle took advantage of that. Noelle is the more experienced, and Noelle picks up the victory. But I think the bigger story right now is Izzy is going through something. She doesn't want to talk about it with anybody, not with me, not with Slade, not with her friends, Mo, who's been trying to reach out to her. She doesn't want any help. She doesn't want to discuss it with anybody. But I think there needs to be an intervention somewhere. Somebody needs to talk to her because something's going on.
Yeah, but I think we got to make sure it's the right person. I think you're 100% right, Lucas. I think at this point, Izzy might be a little lost, much like Noelle was, as you were saying, back before Noelle became what she is as we know her now. But I think Izzy is on a journey right now. She had that big win to start, and then things just kind of went downhill for a while. And they're still kind of going downhill. There's a bump and a hill here or there, but I think with Izzy, it's all about where do you go from here? How do you build on things? And the hard part for her is this Lockettes division is becoming incredibly competitive. And it's branching here and branching there. And honestly, if you don't have an ally or you're not there in the upper echelon, you're kind of forgotten about. And I'm worried Izzy's going to get lost in the shuffle here in this Lockettes division. So I think this is a big moment for her. I think this loss doesn't define her, but I think it's something that she needs to build on. I think it's something that very much this needs to be the point. She can't go lower from here. She needs to figure out what's going on and build from here, because anything lower from here, and you're going to get lost amongst this ever growing and increasing competitive Rockets division.
Well, we all know Lucas is not the one to talk to Izzy. That's for sure.
Well, neither Slade is.
Neither is Slade. No, neither is Slade. No, and Big Daddy Mo was trying to talk to her too after the match.
Mo didn't look too enthused that Slade tried to talk to her either. Just to be fair to Lucas, like I don't think anybody was getting that interview.
Yeah, Mo actually was willing to talk to me, so
I think that's the only person that's willing to talk to you, to be honest.
I'll talk to Lucas anytime.
I may or may not have another Lockheed interview coming up here relatively soon. So,
well, we'll see what info you get out of that one.
Right.
Because if you can't do it, and Slade can't do it, and Big Daddy Mo can't do it, who's going to get through there? Izzy?
That's a great part. I don't know.
I mean, we'll be out there in a couple months, Johnny. Maybe I can snag an interview.
Yeah.
You are going to be speared halfway down the boulder.
I will have my
you get off that plane.
I will have my legal documents ready. I'm going to speak to my legal representative. I will have a very much protection about me for one, Mr. Professional Santos.
You might have you might have Maddox on your radar too, so you might want to double up on.
I will. Paper. Okay, then whatever. I'll make sure I have as many protective orders as I can.
Or you could just get on the good side of a certain Mountain Devil who was able to handle Marcio.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, I'll just bring I'll bring Hunter some cool bones, and we'll be Burrows, so it'll work out great.
Yeah. Just make sure you wear a helmet.
Yeah, you'll make sure you don't get knocked out.
Just make sure you wear a helmet.
Yeah, well, I mean, me and Two Dame can hang out. I'm cool with that. I'll throw my twos up. We're good.
This is a valid point. How come nobody's offered Izzy a crisp Dr. Pepper yet?
That's true. She does like her Dr. Pepper. You know what? That you might have just come up with something, Sonny. What?
Brian did too. Brian did too.
Yeah. So, you guys, Sonny, Brian, why don't you guys?
I don't know about that with Lola.
I kind of like where Brian's going here.
Oh, Lola.
Yeah.
Well, that would be interesting.
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, they seem to be having something good cooking with Las Chicas Chismosas. So,
whatever that means.
Chismosas? You don't know what chismosas? That's like a kind
of
mean girls.
No,
chismosas are girls that like to gossip about other girls and kind of pick on. They're like the mean girls. Las Chicas Chismosas, mean girls. Pretty much.
I mean, you could just say mean girls.
But it's not. That's not exactly what it means. But that's not the exact translation. But that's basically what it means.
All right. What do you guys think about this new team of P.I. Porter and Nikki Hyde, huh?
I think when we get to the match later on, I have some things to say. I mean, they're very good together, honestly, and we'll get there. But I mean, I wouldn't have them try and drive me anywhere if that's what you're trying to say. I mean, the steering wheel did not work on that car, Lucas, at all.
Yeah, right. And they've got a very interesting alliance with one Lord Mitchell Taylor.
Oh God.
Lord Mitchell Taylor has P.I. Porter as his own personal investigator to investigate any kind of
what's he investigating?
A conspiracy.
The conspiracy with RMP and the higher ups.
Yeah, basically. That's
he just got a match with the RMP champion. What is there to investigate?
Well, I don't think it had anything to do with the higher ups at that point. I think that was just Kate and Koyama feeling sorry for Lord Mitchell Taylor.
But still, he had a match with the RMP champion. There is no higher person in singles competition you can challenge. What needs investigating?
Well, he didn't have a match this episode.
I think he should have P.I. Porter investigate the whereabouts of the Aristobrat from time to time, because maybe Lord Mitchell Taylor ain't winning all that much. Maybe she's trying to find a winner. I just think maybe the money could be used elsewhere.
I mean, looks like he's got a crap load of money, so I don't think money's the issue with Lord Mitchell Taylor.
But he's not winning. And women
because
like the Aristobrat, women like the Aristobrat don't hang on to non-winners. She could wind up with Two Dame. Who knows? He ought to do the investigating there.
I don't think Two Dame needs to do any more investigating or any more IVFing for that matter.
He needs to investigate how to stay awake.
It seems like he's a little bit more preoccupied with Hunter at the moment.
Well, he's sleeping. Maybe.
Oh, he's sleeping now. Yeah.
He might
he's sleeping now. I mean, how heavy is a cake? Like what? Between 30.
They are very heavy. Yes.
Yeah, and they're
25
metal.
pounds empty.
Yeah, and I mean, and Hunter was swinging that thing, like crazy. So, and Hunter's one of the strongest guys I've ever met.
Oh my God, Sonny, what is your Sonny? Did someone have you
the
been
hashtag
hanging?
hate woman just switched from Lucas to Coastal?
Sonny just switched it. I've actually
Oh,
been
great!
supporting
Lucas
you.
is so quick to throw me under the bus after I was here to help him.
I did not say you hated women. I just was
So
I was
happy that you
marveling.
weren't talked about that way.
No, I was actually marveling at the fact of how quick Sonny and Eric Reyes were to create the hashtag. That was actually pretty impressive. But no, you. Let's be honest. You were not hating on any women. You were just,
I was
Hating
just
on
trying to
women.
say that the aristocrat may not hang out with Lord Mr. if he doesn't win that much anymore. I'm trying to empower her to not be with a loser. I don't know how I hate women.
Well,
I'm trying to empower her.
So here's the thing, guys.
Maybe she should join the law office. They seem to be relishing.
Why would you wish that evil upon her? The aristocrat is,
hey, don't hate.
I think she is low key kind of the leader of that group. She always seems to
be,
have, and I've heard that the new name of this tag team of Nikki Hyde and P.I. Porter, they're called the Queen's Men, and Lord Mitchell Taylor's not a queen. Who's the queen?
That is true.
So, I think maybe, if you get past all the powder and the big wig, she's running stuff.
Eric is just firing bombs right now.
Bombs at what? He's not making any sense.
Yeah, like what is
he's just saying words. Like he can yell weird things into the air all he wants, but he's just like the old guy yelling at clouds, like rah rah rah. My hair's stupid. Rah.
Well, he is growing back. The
somehow I got a haircut and it looks worse.
I might have to bring back the Chia Pet moniker. I think it's making a comeback because that thing has grown quick.
Leave his hair alone. That's how his hair grows.
I think he spread some chia seeds on that thing and watered it really well.
Whatever. You know what he needs to grow? A personality. Because, wow. All he ever talks about is stopping the chop.
You too there, Skippy. Getting pretty close to that Elvis look. You know what, Lucas? I have an idea for you. You should actually take some hair gel and just slick it back. Just slick it back.
Slick back my hair. I don't want to look like a grease ball. I don't want to look like a grease ball.
You've been hanging out with greasy, shisty lawyers too much, Johnny.
Yeah. I like aging gracefully. I'm just going to let my hair grow, and I'm lucky I can even grow it still. So I'm just going to leave it how it is and let it do its thing.
What is called talking? What are you even talking about, Reyes?
Oh, and my man Brian with the insults, I love it. That was directed right at you, Mr. Eric Reyes. You can grow hair, you need to grow some balls.
I would say that they should grow up and challenge for the tag team to. Oh, that's right. They can't.
I do know that D'Lo was watching one of my streams this past week, and I was able to get a hold of D'Lo first time in a while. So we'll see if anything happens.
You know what's funny about cease and desist? The two brand new, absolute newest recruits in the Wrestling Academy have more of a chance to challenge for the tag team titles than cease and desist do right now. Hope they realize that. People who literally just pay money, you could pay money, sign up to be in the school, and you're in front of cease and desist for those titles.
Well, no, hold on now.
That's true. It is true.
No. Well, it is true that that the newest recruit. But you make it sound like just anybody can get in the Rocky Mountain Pro Wrestling Academy.
No, they can't. They can't. But I'm just saying, once you are enrolled in the academy and you are trained to a point where you're competent, you still have a better chance of winning those titles than cease and desist do.
That is 100% true right now.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And and that was a D'Lo call, and I may or may not have some news about D'Lo Brown at the end of the show.
Hopefully it's a reversal of the goddamn ban, because apparently no one else can beat Chopper City except for cease and desist. So,
that's
that's not
going to change anytime soon.
Things happen, man.
That's why the petition's out.
Man, the petition means nothing. It's the rule of D'Lo.
All right. Speaking of Chopper City, P.I. Porter in his in-ring debut here at Rocky Mountain Pro with Nicky Head going up against Chopper City in a non-title contest.
Hey, man,
tag team guy.
I was actually really impressed with P.I. Porter and Nicky Hyde. They looked really good. And I don't know.
Porter.
Yeah, no, I really do. I think that he has a great style in the ring. I think it's deliberate. I think he very much worked Atiba over like a veteran in the ring that had been with Atiba numerous times in the ring. And as far as I know, P.I. Porter, this is his first time with either one of these guys in there. This was pretty cool to see. I think they're a formidable tag team. But guys, I don't know who in RMP takes a better hot tag than Bruce Wayans. This is incredible. Atiba can take all the punishment in the world, but as long as Bruce is fresh, when Bruce gets in that ring, it is chop and chop and chop, 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 chop. And Bruce is going to find a way to win. Sucker Buster. Chopper City wins again. You can sign every piece of paper in the world you want, Lucas. You can wear orange, you can wear yellow, you can wear bright pink. It doesn't matter what color you're wearing. It doesn't matter what you signed. You can't stop the chop.
You can't stop the chop by just having a stupid petition. I can say that. The way they could have stopped the chop is if they would have just concentrated on being just a good tag team, which they are. I'm talking about cease and desist.
They did.
If they would have just they did.
Yeah, they did. They became tag champs. Remember?
Yeah, and then they lost them because they decided they were going to overstep their bounds and start getting involved in all kinds of matches. D'Lo had to put a stop to it eventually. You 6 months ago were asking for something to be done about it. And then D'Lo does something about it. No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Johnny Death Drop. He was up in arms because they were always coming out and messing up matches, and you were demanding that D'Lo wasn't laying the law down, and that
this was pre-law office Death Drop.
No,
he was a lot better Death Drop.
Exactly. So, and then when D'Lo does something to finally put an end to the nonsense, then now it's an issue. They could have still be competing for the titles. They might even be tag team champions if they would have just not gotten too big for their heads and so decided they were just going to get involved in every kind of match possible, even if they weren't in it. And D'Lo and Mercury Aiden were giving them every opportunity to get in line, and they refused. So D'Lo, finally said, "Okay, guys, here's the ultimatum. You either beat them fair and square." They had an opportunity to beat them for the tag team titles. Don't you remember that? Yeah, they had an opportunity, and they couldn't get it done. So guess what? They got their opportunity taken away from them. So
I'm not saying that last statement doesn't make sense. It does make sense. Yeah, they lost that one match that got them banned from the tag titles as long as Chopper City held on to it. But you're saying that they were just causing a ruckus, interfering in matches and everything like that. So does everybody else. But they're the ones. What?
Not on a regular basis like they were doing. It was literally like each and every week.
Why? Because they were supporting their own brethren, their own teammates.
to the point where it was ruining the shows, and you know it.
I don't know about that.
It was, John. It was.
If you look at the view count on YouTube, it's right around the same as every other episode that came out on YouTube. I don't think it was a detriment to the show that much.
Yeah.
No, people like chaos, man. People like chaos.
You gotta look at the analytics. Gotta look at the
people
analytics.
also like stability, and it's very stable right now with the way got rid of the law office. We aren't seeing things run in all the time. It's very different. It's very different. Very stable. It's very good.
Thus was a democracy. No, thus wasn't a democracy. This is a democracy, but there's also got to be rules and regulations. It's not anarchy.
All right. Cease and desist have been banned for the past few months. All right. And no one's been able to beat Drop the City. To this point, I think it's time to drop the ban.
No,
I think so.
Nope.
I think so.
Here's what I say. I say they get an opportunity to drop the ban. I say if they can defeat Choppa City in a non-title matchup, and they do it fair and square, then absolutely I'm down for
non-title.
I'm down for that too.
Non-title. Everyone barred from ringside. Everybody barred from ringside.
Fine. Sold.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
All right, is it RMP? Book it.
That's the only way I think it would be fair, but everyone is barred from ringside. The first side, it's thrown out, no contest. Anybody comes out, that's even if they don't interfere. Nope, no contest, done.
Works for me.
I want to see the best tag teams go for the tag team championship. And as much as I don't like Cease and Desist, they are one of the best tag teams in Rocky Mountain Pro, if not in the region right now. So
they're very, very good. I will agree.
Sign it up. Let's see, where are we at here?
Well,
I'm with Yaden on this. Yep, I am with Yaden.
That's some BS, Yaden. That's some BS.
He's the boss.
Yep.
Well, I mean, to be honest, Cease and Desist really didn't help themselves here in this next segment, but we'll get into that momentarily.
Just kick Kevin.
Punkin and Josie having a nice little one-on-one makeup session, I guess you could say, after what happened last week, after Punkin Morgan got pinned by Lola Yara. They had a little there, and it seems like what Lucas was talking about earlier in the show, it seems like it's either it was Coastal, I'm sorry. You're either on the upper tier of the Lockettes division vying for that championship week in and week out, or you're kind of spread out between groups in the Lockettes division right now. This is no exception with Punk and Josie and now Lilith Grimm kind of being in the mix between these other two Lockettes. Where does the champion go from here? It seems like she's taking the loss relatively well, although kind of being a little bit selfish in conversations with Josie.
Well, I mean, she's just getting her opinion out there, and this is interesting, John, because you make a really good point. You're either up there at the top or you're with a group that is somewhere trying to get near the top. But here's the thing, like, this is an interesting move for Lilith because I'm interested in what the motivation is here. Because you have Josie and Punkin, they have, they've been fighting the Los Chicas couple, last week. They got the win. Lola got the win over Punkin. Yeah, she pinned the champ, so maybe she should get a shot. Who knows? But this is an interesting move for Lilith because we see her coming off of the feud with C-Rex. Kind of, she's inserting herself on the side of Punkin and Josie, but Lucas, shouldn't she be trying to go after Punk in if she wants that title? Like, this is interesting to me.
Keep your enemies closer.
Yeah, exactly. You took my thought from me. This is kind of scaring me and Death Drop are kind of on the same page on a lot of stuff tonight. That's
really
that definitely
weird.
Won't stay. Yeah, it is weird. I'm feeling a little weird, but I will say this. I think Lilith is playing a little. She's playing a little strategy, playing a little chess here. I think she's. Yeah, I was almost gonna say we should make that one of the rewards on redemption points is YouTube trying to.
I'm not doing it. I'm not even making an attempt at it because I know I can't do it. I know I can't do it, so I'm not even going to do it.
YouTube say
Las Chicas.
Las Chicas. Okay, say it with me, guys. Las Chicas.
Las Chicas.
Chismosas.
No, that doesn't compute with
Cheesemosas.
my accent. It does not compute.
Cheesemosas.
Chismosas.
No, I don't think that's right either.
So it's like cheese and mosa as a part of mimosa. So cheese
sort of,
mosa.
but you say it really fast. So you don't want to make it chismo. There you go. Chismosa. There you go.
Los Chica Chimosas.
No. Well, that first part you got to work on. Las Chicas Chismosas. Okay.
Okay. Well, we'll work on that.
Yeah. That was actually quite entertaining. But
I'm here for you guys. Thank you.
As we're talking about Lilith, I think she's playing a game of chess right now. But can you also, if those three can form an alliance and they can trust one another, man, that's quite a powerful little group there. Especially to combat what could possibly be going on, with Las Chicas Chismosas. They're obviously a very tight knit between those two. They also have a kind of a little bit of an alliance with La Spooky, who's been making more appearances. So, this that might not be the worst decision for those three to kind of, they can be friends, and then when it comes to being more competitive with one another. That would be maybe a beneficial to all three of them. So we'll see how this all plays out.
I'll teach you guys how to speak
Sonny,
I
speak better Spanish than you.
Yeah, wicked good guy, huh? Yeah. You guys know what "aya" means? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the main word. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had cease and desist laying out Kevin.
Kevin. What is up with that? Why do they think they can kick Kevin? Like, what is up with Reyes thinking he can just kick cameramen?
Intruding on family business.
I hope Kevin, the next time he sees Reyes, gives him a free colonoscopy with that camera.
I mean, they were trying to talk private matters with Lola and Itzel.
Well, he's a photojournalist, photo being the operative word, but he's still trying to get his stories out there, which he catches on camera, and he's doing his job. So, they can't do their job anymore, these camera guys. I just don't get it.
Well, when you're intruding on personal space and they're trying to have a private conversation, that's not the right time to stick a camera in their face.
Maybe they should go to a private place, not a public open area.
You're right. I'll be right back.
Where you're not, you're not entitled to privacy, John, in a public space.
Yeah, well, they were separated from everybody. They weren't necessarily in the locker room. They were in a public space. Yeah, correct. But it was away from the arena, away from any RMP action. So, yeah, I guess you could say it's kind of private.
No, it's public space.
And Kevin, unfortunately, paid the price. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. Just respect private space.
It wasn't a private space, and that Reyes is in the wrong, and that it's borderline assault.
It was backstage during the show.
Hashtag justice for Kevin.
Yeah, anything that's happened backstage was we got more age jokes from Sonny, of course. But yeah, anything that happens backstage is fair game, guys. That's always kind of been what is known. So if you don't want anything to be out there in public, then don't do it backstage. Wait until the damn show's over. Go somewhere.
I didn't know the mall was backstage.
Well, yes, we are doing the show in a mall. So where else would be backstage?
Sean, you're just showing me that you're heartless and you don't care about the health and well-being of Kevin. And that's sad. That is sad. Kevin would care about the health and well-being of you.
Well, if somebody approached on my personal space, I would do the same thing.
I feel bad for you, sir, because Kevin was just trying to do his job and he got kicked in the face unjustly. Justice for Kevin. Justice for the cameraman.
This wasn't a CM Punk situation where they're out in a motel. So it's an involuntary. Yeah, sure. You have what do you have? Dylan Anderson's post-traumatic chicken wing disorder. You got some kind of kicking reflex.
He kicks when he's scared. And I understand that. No, I do. Reyes was scared. And Kevin can be scary with the camera and things getting recorded. It can be scary for Reyes. I understand that.
Kevin's about as scary as this teddy bear. Kevin is not scary at all. He's one of the nicest guys.
You got to understand it. It's Reyes.
Can I ask why you have
things scare Eric? Things scare Eric Reyes really bad. It just happens.
Well, this is a teddy bear from
that's Lotso Bear, man.
Yeah. This is when my kids were really young, so it means a lot to me. It's more from when my kids were when they were little kids. Now they're not. They're big old adults. So
it's a little bit of Lucas's previous life. You leave him alone, John.
Yeah. If you've had kids, you would understand.
I'm just asking
Coastal, when your kids are all grown up, you're going to wish you had some of the stuff when they were younger. So it means a lot to me.
Yes, Reyes, it was pretty snappy. All right. Hunter's getting pumped up for his main event matchup against Marcio, and we saw the unfortunate, or some would say fortunate, circumstance that happened with Two Dame getting knocked out by Hunter once again for probably the 5th or 6th time since these guys have been together. And then we go right into the main event, which was Hunter Gray going up against Marcio Santos. And if Hunter wins this match, which he eventually did, he gets a number 1 contender shot against Draper for the Charge Championship. Another shot at gold for him.
Yes, he does, and he does come out on the winning end here. And this was a fight, man. This was two beasts just going at it in the ring. Like I mean, Hunter is a veteran. We see him all the time on the Rewind. He is the mountain devil. He lives out there in the mountains of Colorado, no shelter. You have the professional on the other side, and he throws everything he has. But Hunter Gray comes out with a win here, and this is a huge win. I mean, we're going to get Draper and Hunter now feasibly for that Charge title. That's going to be an incredible matchup because Draper has been on a winning streak. Hunter comes off this big win against Marcio, who in himself is a force. So we have that match to look forward to. This is where I'm going now. And do I get a little pleasure, Lucas, out of asking this question to you? Yeah, I do. I really do. Where does the professional go from here? Because he's unsuccessful against Koyama. Yes, he's successful against Koa, which big win, huge win. That's big. So that puts you right back up. But now he loses again. So it's kind of up and down, like puts him in the middle of the road, maybe. Who knows?
It's a bad loss. It's a speed bump for sure. I think Marcio can get right back on it with another big win. You know that he's willing to go up against anybody. He's not scared of anyone. So another big victory, and I think he'll be right back in the conversation. But this was huge for Hunter. Hunter is right now he's the number one contender to the Charge champion. So because of this victory, and also a chance to a chance to get his first ever gold in Rocky Mountain Pro. Think about that, guys. As great as Hunter Gray is, and as great as he's been throughout his career, and remember, Hunter Gray and I started on the exact same night over 12 years ago, or actually, it's been 14 years ago. Yeah, it's been 14 years ago. I'm getting my dates mixed up because we actually just celebrated the 12th anniversary of Charge. It was 12 years ago that Charge started. Actually, a little over 12 years ago, March of 2014. But Hunter and I both started late 2012, and we both started on the same night. So he throughout this whole time has never had Rocky Mountain Pro Gold. So to me, that's mind-boggling. But he's got an opportunity to do it for the first time, and against a guy that he knows quite well, and Draper. That's going to be huge whenever that match does take place. So yeah, Marcio's got to go back to the drawing board, and now Hunter got one of the biggest opportunities in his Rocky Mountain Pro career.
I think Hunter deserves it, obviously.
Oh, he earned it.
It was a hell of a match between the two. I think Marcio is going to get right back on his feet like he always does and starts dominating again. Past few weeks has been not too kind to him, but he will find a way to rebound as he always does. Find himself in better situations. You got to lose before you win. Or I should say, you got to learn to lose before you start winning. And Marcio's taken a couple losses. And he will learn from it, and he will end up coming back on top, and you'll see him in the title picture at some point before the year's up. That's my opinion.
Right. Well, the other saying goes is that you learn more from a loss than you learn from a win. I maybe that was what you were going for, but that a lot of times you can, if you win a lot, you just kind of coast. You just
cocky.
kind of and I think there for a while. We remember Marcio was on an absolute roll late last year. He hadn't lost a match in forever. It seemed
when he came back too. He came back after his new contract.
So,
he was 3 or 4
by
wins in a row.
He pissed and moaned until he got and wouldn't come hang out anywhere or be a part of anything until he got paid. So
see, we're trying
he's getting paid to
unbiased here a little bit, and
I'm being unbiased. I'm just saying facts. Facts. That's a fact. I'm not being biased at all.
And you didn't bring up poor Sonny. So you talked all about Kevin. I had concern for Sonny. I felt bad, even though Sonny and I don't always get along. That was uncalled for Marcio. I know he just wanted to get that chair, but to throw Sonny, halfway across the floor there, that was uncalled for. Sonny did not see that coming, and he didn't deserve that.
Oh, when you're behind those gates, you're fair game.
I agree. He didn't deserve that. No, I mean, with a psychopath like that who throws temper tantrums, you should always be on your toes, Sonny. So heads up next time. But you didn't deserve it. But you should expect it with somebody like like
I'm always on guard with Marcio. Every time he comes near that table, I'm holding on for dear life because I don't know what the hell he's going to do.
He's a professional toddler. Throws professional temper tantrums. I think people should start bringing Marcio pacifiers. Like, I'm not saying that would be funny to bring him to shows.
Lucas,
but I'm
let him
just
go.
saying
Just let him go.
Maybe that would be funny.
Let him go.
I don't want to see him get speared, but it's gonna happen.
He's gonna happen. Lucas,
I will have all of my legal paperwork in order when I get there. Don't worry.
And I'm sure Preston will give you papers right back.
I'm going to be protected as well as the Pope. Don't worry, my friend.
Trying to write up. Just keep on talking.
Yep.
Keep on talking.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I mean,
keep
if
on
that's
talking.
what you want to do.
I'm just sitting back here, just waiting.
I'm just allowing Sonny
I'm just
he said I wasn't concerned. Oh, hey, you know, you always got to have your head on a swivel when Marcio's out there. He doesn't discriminate on who he picks on.
See, I might have my disagreements with the Wake, but he takes it to a whole nother level.
I don't. Yeah, I don't hear you. Taking like personal jabs at Damon. Calling Damon.
I'm not saying that Johnny Casanova needs a pacifier or anything like that. Like it.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying it would be. I wasn't saying that people should do that. I'm just saying it would be humorous, which it would.
Calling a grown man, especially a badass like that, a toddler, that's dangerous. You're walking. You're walking.
It may be dangerous, but it's not true.
Hey, you know what?
I mean, it's not untrue.
I have an idea.
Not untrue.
I have an idea, and this will get me more excited for July. All right, we do have the founder in chat. We've seen him a couple times already. They know we're going to be there for Milestone. There is a match that Coastal's technically a veteran in now, called the Colorado Cup.
What?
Maybe a contract needs to be signed for Coastal to be in the Colorado Cup and make sure that the numbers line up with Marcio.
Hey, it may happen. You know what I would also like to do? I would actually love to have a sit-down one-on-one with Marcio. I would sit down and have a lovely interview conversation with him. I have no problem with that.
You want to have a one-on-one with Marcio?
I wouldn't mind that at all. I'd do that.
The show.
I have no problem. I have no problem with that.
On the show or face-to-face?
Face-to-face. Why not?
Wow. Okay. All right.
Unfortunately, we got to wait a few months, but
yeah, but I respect that.
Why not?
Just watch what you say, though.
Can it be after the Colorado Cup when we do this? Because I kind of want to see the spear first.
Well, he's not going to be able to do no damn interview after he gets speared. We're going to have to visit him in the hospital. I'm sorry.
I think it's almost a foregone conclusion that's what's going to happen with poor Coastal over here. The way he's been running his mouth the past 3 months.
I can sustain and keep going.
Coastal, you're not in college anymore, buddy.
What am I doing wrong? I'm offering my opinions. I'm saying I will see the man face to face. If he decides to be violent with me,
child, and he needs a pacifier.
You know what? If he decides to be violent with me,
you call him greasy.
That is his choice. That is his choice. There are legal ramifications for these choices.
Oh, you got to.
If I'm not in a ring,
hide behind paperwork.
If I'm not in a ring, there is legal ramifications for that. I'm just saying.
Behind paperwork, though.
Preston would do the same thing.
I don't know about that one.
He would, and don't tell me he would not. He's used paperwork to get things before. All I'm saying is, if I am in that ring, Marcio can do what he chooses to. If I am outside of the ring, he can also make a choice, but those choices do have consequences.
I don't think it's going to matter at this point, to be honest.
Uh-oh. This Sonny just got an idea. All right, well, Sonny, are you wanting to be in the cup, or are you thinking for somebody else? Because that actually wouldn't be a bad idea for
I'm not backtracking at all, Reyes. I mean, I can sit down with you too. I mean, we'll have to block out a lot of time because I'm gonna have to talk really slow.
Jesus Christ!
Well, now you're calling Marcio stupid.
No, I was saying Reyes. That was to Reyes. I have to talk really slow to Reyes. No, Marcio, I can talk normal too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you can get the spear or the educated feet. Take your pick.
Yeah, I don't really want to take a spinning kick either.
I'm just going to be quiet. Right. There's a lot of things I could say, but many of them are not appropriate for terms and conditions, so I will keep my mouth shut.
Man, oh man. All right.
What am I saying that's wrong? I'm saying I would interview Marcio one-on-one. If he chooses to be violent towards me, that is on him. That is a choice he makes, and those choices do have consequences. That's my job, is to talk, Reyes. I apologize if you don't understand how a podcast works.
Stabs at someone, though. That's a difference. There's a difference between disagreeing the actions of someone and then just straight out calling him stupid.
I didn't call Reyes. Well, no, I didn't say anything to Marcio. I said Marcio. I talked to him one-on-one. I am saying if he chooses to be violent with me, that's a choice.
You want to talk to him one-on-one after you basically called him a toddler and a child for the past 3 months?
He throws giant temper tantrums.
And you talk about him like he's a child too.
He throws giant temper tantrums.
Well, there's a lot of big men.
Lucas, am I wrong here by saying these obvious comments here?
I would love to sit down one-on-one at a table. We want, I'll even treat him to dinner. How's that? I will treat Marcio to dinner, and we can have dinner and an interview. How's that?
I mean, we do have some good Brazilian steakhouses out here, so.
I'll buy. Marcio, this is to me. I will buy if you want to have a nice sit-down talk, and we will talk about the state of Marcio Santos and RMP.
I think it's going to end very nicely.
If that's the way he chooses to do it, then that is his professional opinion.
I feel like Coastal's doing this on purpose just to get extra money. I don't know.
Extra money from what? You don't pay me.
Trying to get that lawsuit money, maybe.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, if he chooses to hit me, he chooses to hit me. That's up to him. That's a choice he makes. I'm offering to buy him dinner and have a conversation.
Well, I mean, it's a choice to get ran over by a train too, but I don't do that.
Some people do.
Yeah, the ones that are trying to end their lives. And Coastal, you have a beautiful family to think about.
And you have a train staring right down in front of you.
And I'm willing to stand there and try and take the appropriate approach with said train.
All right. So I guess after July, we will be taking applications for a new dude on Dudes and Belts.
You take that up with Marcio.
Oh, I'm letting him go. I'm
that's up to you, John. That is up to you. If you understand violence,
stand your ground on this one, buddy.
You understand that violence is going to come upon me, and you know that you're a willing participant in that. Then you're an accessory to that, and that is just something that will happen.
Everything the host too.
What happens, man?
Where the hell were you when the wake came after me, buddy?
I was. I happened.
Yeah. You didn't intervene,
John. I was not there when you had your match against the Wake. I could not make that a shot over. I apologize about that. You didn't
care that much now, did you?
I apologize. Where were you when Mark got speared by Danger Gene? I was there with him. That
was an accident. That was an accident.
That was not an accident. That dastardly Curtis Cole pulled him in front of that. Okay, I was there for Mark. Okay, I'm there for my brethren. I'm sorry I was not unable to make it when you had that unfortunate incident with the Wake and Damon Ace. I'm sorry, I just wasn't able to be there. But if you choose to let something bad happen to me, that's just what happens, man.
Well, it looks like Sonny's already trying to maneuver his way into being the newest dude. He said he's from the West Coast, so he would just take the name Coastal Crusader and be maybe the West Coast Crusader.
Yeah, there was a Sunday night guy that tried to save this place too, and he's not here either. So keep trying, Sonny.
But that guy was about as entertaining as watching paint dry. So
he and Marcio have a lot in common.
Oh, God damn it. All right, we should probably move on to the rewind portion before this gets
This is getting into like
last thing, and I'm saying it right here,
dude. You've dug 6,500 feet in the ground already. I don't recommend doing it anymore.
We will go to dinner. I can have a quick interview with you. My treat. Let's talk. Let's see what's going on.
Brother, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
I'm trying to be civilized.
I say
you're trying to be civilized after you badmouth him for 3 months.
Yeah.
It's not going to go well, dude.
Yeah,
I'm commenting on his actions
now.
Cut your losses now. Actions.
Just expect the repercussions when you show up.
What happens, man. What happens.
Okay. Coastal just wants to eat.
Well, I mean, we're gonna go to a good place to eat if I'm paying. So
yeah. Right.
I'm not stupid. I mean, I'm big, but I'm not stupid.
All right,
Yaden, I'll take it. Yeah, let's go, Yaden. Well, if Marcy's not dead, I'll take Yaden out to dinner. Why not? Let's go.
I mean, we all like to eat.
Hey, I'm Nick Magnusoldis, and you're watching NWA NRW Charged.
Yeah, I got all that taken care of. You won't see him on the show tonight.
There he is. Hey, man, we've been looking for you.
Hold on. Let me call you back. Okay, gentlemen.
Yeah, what's up with Never Broken, man? You gonna slap us in the face and now we can't find you for the past couple weeks?
I have a company to run. A company to run.
Company to run.
What can I do for you two?
Speaking of running. Tell you what you can do for us, you can give us a rematch for our NRW Tag Team Championships. We want the balance tonight.
What upsets me here is Never Broken was so set up. You guys had it easy to win and you didn't. So before we get to this whole rematch, because contractually you do, unfortunately you've already been signed to a match for tonight.
Did this happen to Hoodlum when he lost the title?
No, he got an immediate rematch, but...
Did this happen to...
But this is a good match. Listen, it's going to be Eric Angel. One-on-one with Elias Castaneda.
Finger poke of doom?
Finger poke of doom.
See, wait. I've been running with you guys long enough. I know how you think. And that's not going to happen. And I'm going to guarantee that it's not going to happen. You see, it was just a few weeks from now, a full year since you guys signed the Canadian Pitbulls with NRW. And if you remember your contract, at the end of that year is that big balloon payment that's due to you. So to make this fun for me and legitimate for the fans of NRW, how about we do this singles match? The loser is fired, the winner gets their balloon payment. How about the winner gets both balloon payments?
I like my money. You know what?
I don't like to share my money, so...
Hey, in this business, you can make friends or you can make money. We already friends. Let's go get that money. We'll see you in a minute.
Go get yourself ready.
Out there.
Interesting.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Remember, guys, that they lost their titles at Never Broken. This might be the end of the Pitbull. That was a very classic segment, by the way. Very classic.
Welcome everyone to another edition of NRW Charged, coming to you from Denver, Colorado at the NRW Arena. Joined once again by my all-star commentary
is Dr.
team.
Beefcake going to be here for John?
NRW champion Mercury Aiden. How you doing? Former longest reigning NRW champion of all time, Danger Dean.
Back, baby. Was your reign longer than mine? Just by like a day or two. Not much longer, but...
And 2 weeks in a row, guys, we started off Charged with a Charged championship matchup. And look who it is. I didn't even know he was still alive. It's Bruce Rogers.
I'm happy to see Bruce. He's a heck of a nice guy.
Yeah, but he's not like
He's a heck of an athlete.
Now here's somebody that's not a heck of a nice guy.
The reason that I'm back here this week again is because I decided to get out of my chair last week and intervene with Gorilla's business, and I'm glad I did, and it was nice to see Sammy Six Guns Jr.
Oh, he almost fell down. Did you see that? Oh, look, the kid there in the front giving him the business.
Let him know. Let him hear it.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
That's right. I feel so bad for him, except for I don't. And don't fall down. Don't fall. Don't fall.
He didn't look so cocky when he was running away from me and Six Guns last week.
Pointing at you, though. What's he got? He's blaming you for what happened to his brother.
You should blame me.
Right. As you
Ladies
saw.
and gentlemen, the following contest is for the NRW Charge Championship. First, the challenger, standing to my left, from Littleville, Kansas, weighing in at 220 pounds. Please welcome Bruce Rogers.
The great technical wrestler that is Bruce Rogers.
Weighing in at 250 pounds from Los Angeles, California. He's one half of the Left Coast Gorillas and your NRW Charge Champion, Anaya!
Well, Anaya, the two-time NRW Charge champion.
I was really low. Insulting the crowd.
The crowd thinks Anaya sucks, gentlemen. What do you think?
I think this is a very intelligent crowd.
I have pictures that prove that statement.
The most intelligent crowd are NRW fans.
Now this is going to be a good match. I've teamed with Bruce Rogers in the past before, and if there's a guy that can take that belt away from Anaya, I would really like to see Bruce do it.
You know, crowd solidly behind Bruce Rogers.
You know, Bruce Rogers is a great wrestler, I've said in the past, but there's just nothing very special or dare I say super about the guy.
Nobody's a solid guy. He's a solid wrestler. He's a solid athlete, and I believe he's going to give Anaya a solid match here. Locked up right away. Anaya using a little leverage to pull him over on top of him and roll him away. And now they're going to go back to what looks like a lockup here.
I would say that was solid commentary by Mercury Yaden.
Thank you, sir. Now they're working the lockup here on the ropes, really struggling to kind of gain position, feeling each other out.
Bruce Rogers does have the experience advantage over Anaya.
He does, but Anaya.
What about the powers? The power advantage there. It looks like that might be.
Right. Well, I would
Looks of that, it could be.
I would give Anaya not only the power advantage, but also the athleticism. Maybe you would give that to Anaya as well. Well, at least we don't have the cartel out here this week.
Slide by there by Anaya, but into a switch here by and an elbow to the face.
You know,
that'll neutralize anybody.
Thanks to your best friend.
Arm drag.
Oh, wait a minute.
Get on top. Hip toss.
The action getting
Bruce
hot in
Rogers
here.
fired up.
Wow, look at that.
You were asking what was super about him, and right there.
Yeah. There.
The elbow. He needs to go for the finish right here.
Looks pretty super right there. One.
Oh, but gets one.
As much as I hate Anaya, that's definitely not going to be enough to keep him down.
Well, here's for hope, but I was just got excited there for a second. Bruce showing a little fire now. Going to take him for a ride. Suplex.
I would not mind to see Bruce Rogers become the new Charge champion. Oh, gets
Got a 2 count that time. 1 count on the first time, 2 on the second when he's wearing him down.
Third time could be a charm. Oh,
Anaya fires back up
big
to the
forearms.
face.
And just vicious. Anaya is, well, he looks even more vicious after, looked like he, dropping that knee. You know, Anaya's very upset after what happened with the celebration last week. Your best friend, Sammy Six Guns Jr., put a damper on that celebration where the hugging and all that crap.
Left Hoodlum in a pile of glass.
All right.
Chin lock applied here.
It looks like that got into the head of Anaya. He doesn't look like he's completely focused on this.
No,
match.
he doesn't look quite with it. Crowd getting behind Bruce Rogers here. Bruce Rogers works to his feet. 2 elbows. Right to the midsection. Going to go hit the ropes. Anaya goes that
sunset
flip,
flip.
but he rolls
Sunset
through.
flip. Watch.
What?
Pushes him back.
Wait a minute.
He's got the shoulders pinned down.
Almost a new Charge champion.
Big STO there by Anaya, though.
And
to shut down the offense. Bruce Rogers, 2 count.
Now, as you said, Anaya slowing down the pace here, being very methodical as he's trying to dissect Bruce Rogers. Bruce Rogers fighting back.
Only thing that's changed about Anaya, there's funny, is that he is in better shape now, 10 years later than he was even now, even back then. So.
Yeah, very well, actually.
Well,
he's like trimmer and thinner.
I know what you're thinking. It's not possible. It's not possible.
Like I've seen him before. But anyway, that's not important. Right now, Anaya still shooting those forearms to the jaw.
Once again, this is for the Charge Championship. And can you believe the match that we have coming up later on tonight, guys? The Pit Bulls, the Canadian Pit Bulls, they got to face one another.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
Wait,
one, two, small package. Not quite enough. Pulls it up.
And now,
I'm sure that those are fists.
Those look like fists.
Those look like close fists of face. Like,
he's choking him. He's choking him.
And,
tactics we're not unused to seeing the Guerrillas or the 4-Point Cartel using, for that matter.
Once again, we have what could be a losers leave town match between the Pit Bulls later on. That's coming up.
Another shot right into the jaw. But now Bruce Rogers fires back.
And now they're
squeaky clean Bruce Rogers, but he's got some dirty fight in him.
Well, he knows this is for the Charge Championship. You do anything to win a championship here in NRW.
The question you have to ask is, where is Hoodlum and where is Titus Machiavelli?
He went for that kick.
Oh, and that had to have been a close fist.
I think that was an open fist. That was an open fist. Unfortunately, as much as I'd hate to agree with Anaya, that was an open fist.
Looks like he's arguing that he hit him in the chest instead of the face, because if you remember, even an open fist should be a disqualification here.
And now, once again, the dirty tactics, choking out Bruce Rogers on that ring rope. He's just taunting Bruce Rogers, mocking him. Oh, and
that elbow right to the midsection again. We saw that last week.
Oh, vicious.
You hear that kick?
That could have broke a rib cage right there.
Yeah, you keep looking at me, Sunshine. I'll get you a Valentine's Day gift.
Wow, you shop ahead, don't you?
Only when it's somebody I truly care about, Lucas.
Back to that chin lock. Trying to cut off the blood circulation to the brain, but the crowd getting behind Bruce here. Looks like Bruce starting to feel it. Working up to his base here, to his feet. And elbows back to the midsection. Hits the ropes. And
once again, his momentum gets derailed by a very vicious Anaya.
Anaya gets his wits about him. Drives that elbow to the chest. Now going for the win here. Took a lot of effort there to kick out. Bruce Rogers has been worn down.
Anaya getting on the referee's hands to soak out. I believe referee Martin Alwish is doing a great job so far.
I'll tell you one referee we don't have to worry about ever seeing in the ring again, and that's the blue shirt that the 4-Point Cartel had in their pocket.
Right.
We saw Six Guns destroyed them last week.
But Rogers here, guys, are fighting back. Big drop kick.
That's textbook drop kick by Bruce Rogers.
He's got to keep on him, though. He's got to keep on him, taking too long to get back in.
What happened to the Ranger's glasses?
The Ranger? What did you say?
Bringing the forearms down here in the corner.
I said the stranger.
Oh.
And
he looks like a stranger without his glasses.
I'll tell you what, they've been exchanging forearms this whole match, and just the forearms that Bruce Rogers throws not nearly as effective as the vicious forearms of Anaya, following everything up with a body slam there. Is he thinking of going up top?
Is he wasting too much time, in your guys' opinion? Should he put away somebody like Bruce Rogers?
Anytime you don't try to put him away when they're on the mat, I think you're wasting too much time.
Let him waste as much time as possible.
Well, now Bruce Rogers got his vision back. Those goggles are back on.
Oh, that's Bruce Rogers.
Up top, Rogers sees it, though. Turns around, gives him a forearm up top.
He caught.
But can he follow
Got
it
an eye
up?
on the top rope there.
He's not really been able to keep anything moving.
Oh no, this is dangerous territory.
Elbows to the top of the head, trying to soften him up. Could we see coming up here? Big superplex from the second rope.
And
that's it. He's got
what an impact.
He's got to cover. Bruce Rogers
take that belt.
He's got to turn and cover.
This could be the biggest moment of Bruce Rogers' career here in NRW.
Problem is he can't follow up with it. It took as much out of him as it's taken out of Anaya.
I want to hear gorillas cry. I've never heard a gorilla cry, and I think that could happen in the next few minutes.
Well, I could have swore I heard Hoodlum crying last week with glasses all in his face.
Now forehead to forehead here.
And now they're exchanging
back to the forearm game.
See,
Rogers hang in there.
This is a war of attrition now. Both men are rocking each other and just
now
going
they're firing away.
There we go.
This is just a fight for the Charge Championship.
But Anaya able to get back in control here. Each one of these forearms connecting solidly.
Well, Anaya's a street fighter. This is what he knows. This is what he knows. Oh, he's going for that gorilla drop.
But it didn't quite work though. Bruce Rogers now firing back up. Elbow to the head.
And now, big time belly-to-belly suplex.
Pulls him down, this could be it.
And he's got hooks to the leg.
One,
two. New Charge champion, no. Nearly had a new Charge champion.
This is actually a really good match, guys.
The beers are on me. I repeat, the beers are on me.
Well, how many beers?
As many as he wants.
I'll chip in. But he's already went for the glass. Stopped him in his face. The referee wasn't in position to see
it. Kind of lost vision. Oh,
annihilation.
The annihilation.
Oh, I knocked his glasses right off him.
He calls annihilation. That's got to be a 1, 2, 3, and Anaya retains. Well,
champion.
I know he
Anaya.
once again he takes a cheap victory,
shortcut.
a shortcut, but he retains nonetheless. You know, as long as they've got the championship belts, they are still in power as the cartel.
Yeah, well, how much of that cartel is going to be left at the end of the night, though? Two of them are going head-to-head against each other.
Right, absolutely. But up next, we have the ever-entertaining, wherever the party goes, this man is there. Warren Keynes takes on the upstart Cody Devine, and that match is next.
The Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy is the only establishment in Colorado to get professional wrestling training from professionals with connections available nowhere else. MPWA is the official training facility of NRW Pro Wrestling and offers a training program that focuses on the full professional wrestling experience, including proper fundamentals, in-ring technique, cardio conditioning, and much more. Here you will also have access to Grudge MMA Training Center's complete list of courses and equipment, as well as attending NRW's tapings and major events, getting up close and personal with world-class talent. If you are serious about being a professional wrestler, then MPWA is the place for you. Located off of I-76 in Sheridan, inside Grudge MMA Training Center in Arvada, Colorado.
You have no idea what's coming.
That wasn't not Jackson.
God help us all. Dustin Urich.
Yeah?
You have been targeted for termination. Unless you join the sugar-free movement. I see you on the right path, lifting weights, pumping some iron. But there's only one way to cure the depression, the obesity, and the unsuccessful run you've been having. And that is to follow me and join the sugar-free movement. Together, we can go to the top. What do you say? Come with me if you want to live sugar-free.
You and me, together, huh?
Yes.
I'm in.
Fantastic.
Well, that's how you do it. You just gotta threaten people with a deadly weapon.
I hope you guys have your dancing shoes on because it's time to party.
It doesn't get any more electric than Warren Cadence. I enjoy dancing with that man. Not afraid to admit it.
He does bring a certain energy to the room that nobody else brings.
What?
I've never seen such energy from a competitor here in NRW, and he just raises the elevate. He raises the. I can't even think of the right words.
Right.
It's so electric.
Your legs are gyrating on their own.
I didn't even realize it.
He taught me a few dance moves.
No, that was Dustin Urich, Mr. Forza. That's cool in the ring.
Cody Devine last week suffer a tough loss to the very exciting Curtis Cole as Cody Devine looks to redeem himself here against Mr. Warren Cadence.
A self-proclaimed upgrade.
What is he upgrading from, though?
That's what I wonder.
Maybe
it is nice to see the upgrades in NRW, although I don't agree with every single thing they do. It's exciting to see guys like Cody Devine in the ring with Warren Cadence. It's going to be a good one.
Raising the competition level here in NRW is important, whether I like the guy or not.
This will be a very exciting match. And really quick, guys, can you believe what we just saw? Did we see Dustin Urich agree to join the sugar-free movement?
That we did.
What a bland choice.
And underway. And
you saw Warren Cadence put up a pretty good fight against Hoodlum last week.
Absolutely great showing.
How can he rebound from it?
I believe that he has a very good opportunity here to show again what he showed us last week, and that's he is a serious competitor here, and I believe he can get one over here with Cody Devine.
Johnny, after the rewind, I have some breaking news.
Well, Warren Cadence, a graduate of the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy.
Say that one more time.
I said after the rewind, I have some breaking news to announce regarding another new venue for Rocky Mountain Pro. So,
gotcha.
Roll through the leg sweep. Oh, and he mounts it, going for the pin. Shoulders came up though as Cody was freaking out there. Apparently being on his back.
It was just a pin, Cody. It's okay. Don't be so.
Just a pinfall.
It was just a pinfall. Don't worry about it.
As any good wrestler knows, you should freak out when you're on your back anyway.
That's right.
But a different, unorthodox type of pin applied there by Warren Cadence. Ducks underneath, goes to the waistlock. Switch there by Warren Cadence.
And apparently Cody Devine didn't like where that reach was coming from.
Looked fair to me. I don't know what Cody Devine's so upset about.
All he was doing was jockeying for position.
It's legal.
That's what we call it nowadays? Well, like I mentioned, Warren Cadence, a graduate of the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. Cody Devine now has been starting to train at the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy, and he wants to get better, obviously. And for anybody aspiring to achieve their dream, check out more information on the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. Go to mercuryprowrestling.academy.
Did you see that?
Oh, wait a minute.
Cody Devine tried to drag and pulled him over.
The reverse mount pin. Is that what that's called?
I guess.
I enjoy it.
Wait, what?
Leaping STO there by Cody
I enjoy
Devine.
watching it. I enjoy watching it.
Trying to end this now because he does not want to be in there with Warren Cadence any longer than possible. Back to what you were saying, though, yes. MercuryProWrestling.academy is where you can get all information on joining the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy, learning how to be a professional wrestler, and then maybe you can find yourself on NRW Pro Wrestling programming.
That's how you do a plug, and, well, that's
how you do a foot choke in the corner.
Right, and that's how you almost get disqualified if you don't break the count.
The referee here, though, quick to count. Cody Devine was into the ropes.
Oh, and
getting that momentum to bring into the drop kick and right to the jaw. Trying to end it here.
Is this it? No, it's not. Warren Cadence, if there's fight in anybody as big as anybody, it's Warren Gaines, man. That guy, he's got the heart, he's got the soul, he's got the fight, determination. I enjoy watching Warren Gaines weekly.
And he's got the twerking skills,
which I love to watch myself as well.
Cody Devine.
And he got caught with that.
Took a little too long to get it back to the other corner, and to try to muscle into the other corner gave Warren Gaines too much time.
Right. And you thought he would have learned his lesson the first time. He went back, and now at monkey flip. Quick of the leg. Oh, got a 2.5 count. Oh, gets caught. And now he's in a precarious situation. Oh.
A guy like Cody Devine, you don't want to be in that position at all.
That clothesline took down Warren Cadence, and now Cody Devine looks to be in control. And look at that. I don't care who your opponent is, you don't cover like that. This is NRW. This ain't the little leagues of wrestling.
The more that happens, the more Warren Cadence is going to find himself with an opening.
We do true professional wrestling here in NRW.
Crowd loves him.
What's not to love about Warren Cadence? Now, ripping him up, and sunset flip. Could have him here, no. Oh, going for a big stomp. Warren Cadence was able to get all the way. Now he's countered with a couple back elbows. And the booty bump. And now that cartwheel.
Thought he might have had him there.
Either one of these guys
going for that twerkle lock.
What's it called?
The twerkle lock.
Either one of these guys can see their career take off if they can just pull out a win.
Oh. And that's gotta hurt.
I felt it. It does.
No, we've seen this. Oh, that's the maneuver he calls divine intervention. And that could be it. Yes.
And that's all she wrote.
What a great back and forth matchup, but Cody Devine able to get out the victory. Once again, let's see if we can take another look at that finishing maneuver that he calls divine intervention. As you see it there.
Like a modified diamond dust. Youch.
Well, that was a big victory for one half of the upgrades. Cody Devine over a very popular Warren Cadence. Well, up next, guys, a very interesting matchup. Eric Angel takes on his best friend, Elias Castaneda. The loser leaves NRW. The winner gets a big payday. And that match, well, it's happening next.
NRWProWrestling.tv is the only place to rent or purchase digital copies of NRW's major events, past episodes of Charged, and exclusive compilations for incredible prices. Hours of footage and matches feature all your favorite NRW stars, as well as international superstars like Chavo Guerrero, Al Snow, Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, ODB, Nikita, and many more. Just visit NRWProWrestling.tv to find your favorite episodes and events.
No doubt he is the best wrestler in the world today. I make a promise right now. I'm going to fascinate you. I am the Iron Man, Rob Conway.
First making his way to the ring, weighing at 205 pounds, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Elias
And this is one I'm going to enjoy thoroughly watching.
I cannot wait to see these two beat the tar out of each other.
Hailing from Ontario, Toronto, Canada, please welcome Eric Angel.
Mercury 8, and you've had plenty of experience and run-ins with these two guys yourself, so I'm sure you got that smile ear to ear right now, brother.
You can see it, man. I just am going to watch with a huge smile on my face as these two tear each other limb from limb, all for money. And it's all about money.
And look who's coming out to witness this matchup.
Oh, yeah, Titus Machiavellian. Look who's orbiting him.
Oh, Cormac Turncoat.
Look, it's fight.
Oh, man.
Cormac Turncoat battle. And, well, dare I say that this might be the most popular thing that Titus Machiavelli's ever done?
I'm actually really excited about this because one of these guys is going to be gone at the end of the night.
One of them has to stay, unfortunately.
And
We'll deal
underway,
with that problem later.
the timekeeper hasn't really been on top of his job lately. And here we go with one of the most interesting matchups we've ever had here on NRW Charge. Two best friends.
What are the two guys from the Muppets that sit in the balcony and criticize everything? What are their names? Oh, that's them sitting up at the stage right now. Titus Machiavelli and Cormac Valley.
We looked it up. It was Adler and Waldorf.
Yeah, Adler and Waldorf. Yeah.
This, everything aside, guys, this should be an excellent matchup. Both these guys are veterans. They both know each other inside and out. If two guys ever knew each other as well, it would be the Canadian Pitbulls. They've arguably been one of the greatest tag teams that we've seen here in NRW.
Very arguably. Very, very arguably. But arm drag there by Eric Angel. I'll tell you what, money's involved. Friendship goes right out the window between these two. Eric Angel looked like he was ready to take the leg out.
And Elias
wisely to the corner.
And he knew what Eric Angel was going for.
Who is going to out-dirty the other one? That's the question. Both of these guys have no respect for anybody they're in the ring with. Now they're in the ring with each other.
I'll chip in money on whoever can beat the other one worse, you know?
Pretty much.
I would donate to that fund. I mean, it'd be like 25 cents, but I would donate.
Each one of these guys has no qualms about taking questionable shortcuts to victory, and I'm just interested to see who can take the most shortcuts here. Here we got big side slam there by Eric. That could be it real early. Just a one count, though. Spoke too soon. By the way, Dean, just wanted to let you know that it is Statler and Waldorf.
We got Statler and Waldorf watching from the stage.
Our crack.
Eric Angel with a head scissors takeover, and Elias now over to the apron.
Crack statistic team. Yeah.
Have we ever seen anybody clap for any of these two?
Well, I think they appreciate when they see good wrestling. You got to give these two credit.
I don't have to give them any credit, Lucas Bradwell.
Well, yeah, that's obviously true. Yes, you don't have to.
Although if there are two guys that know each other better than these two, it is the Pitbulls.
And running into the corner. And kind of a condescending Pitbulls chant by the crowd here. Oh, it looks like Eric Angel could be going for that tornado DDT.
Not good for Elias if he hits this, but no, he's right down on his face.
He landed very awkwardly, too.
Can't smash your friend's face on the ground. Whose face can you smash on the ground, you know?
You know, I've never...
Eric Angel took a little too much time to play to the crowd there, gave Elias some opportunity to get his wits about him, dropped him right on his face. You would think he would know better than that. He's in the ring with a guy that he's been tagging with for how many years?
Well over a decade now.
Over a decade tagging, now choking the friendship right out of Eric Angel. Boom to the side of the face.
What I like is there's no hesitation between these two about kicking the other one's ass.
None whatsoever.
That I'm a big fan of.
I know you two are just enjoying this. I see the smile on both your faces, but
loving this.
Right.
Because
you know, this is a big hit to somebody's career, though. One of them leaves NRW.
He's got him positioned on the top rope. What is he thinking about here?
Maybe the other
Bringing him out. Oh my! That's got to be it.
Hopefully the other one
was like a diamond cutter there.
First time on the face. Wasn't enough, but the second time dropped him down, but he's not going for the cover. He's pointing to the top.
Elias actually getting some applause here? Are they picking sides?
Well, it really has been a hell of a matchup so far, guys.
Going to the top, Elias Castaneda. Oh, big time frog splash.
But it was too much distance, too much coming down on him. He took as much out of himself, I think, as he did Eric.
But can he make the cover?
Doesn't look like it at this point. Gave Eric Angel enough time to roll to the apron here. Now Elias has to bring him back into the ring, giving him enough time to recover.
Still curious as to what Titus Machiavelli and Lapdog are doing up on the stage.
Look at he's got that gorilla shirt on. What an idiot.
But look at the look on his face. It's the same look he always gives, and it's just this confused. Oh my God! Swinging neck breaker to the outside.
Apron. So someone.
And they're friends?
They literally had to broken one of their necks.
As opposed to figuratively breaking one of their necks.
Right. Well, because a neck breaker doesn't always break a neck, but yeah, you know what I mean.
So if it's broken, it would be quite literal.
Yes.
Trying to see if I can see it on the other side of that ring to see if
I see is Eric
Elias
Angel.
is even moving.
I don't know.
Eric Angel back up on the apron. Looks like he's setting something up.
This is not good. Well, maybe it is good, guys.
Yeah,
These guys
each other all you want. I don't care.
Yeah, they're destroying one another right now.
Here comes a
big splash. And I
Right
believe
to
he
the
caught Elias.
Double count out here would be amazing. If they both get counted out, they're both fired.
That is very true. That is very true. Both get counted out.
Do they both get a payday? What's going on?
I don't care. As long as they're both fired, I can really care less how much money they take. But both. He said it. So there goes that hope deal. Well, this could be it. Eric Angel with the cover.
No.
And a kick out.
That was 2 3/4. Eric Angel.
When money in your career is on the line, you find a little bit more down deep to kick out. At some point, I got to give some credit to somebody, and I got to give it to Elias at this point because that's a lot of punishment to take and still kick out and continue.
Yeah, I don't know how he's still going in this matchup. And Eric Angel has just been vicious. 1, 2, no.
Kicks out again, not enough.
And Eric Angel getting frustrated.
These two showing that NRW might mean a little more to them than they previously would have let on.
You know, thinking back to a year ago, it was impossible to think that either one of these men would be in
Absolutely.
NRW.
The biggest shock to me was Eric Angel coming into NRW and losing to that kid standing up on the ring.
Absolutely, yeah. And
with the help of this guy standing right next to me.
Yeah.
Staying on the midsection there.
Uh-oh.
What is he doing? Hooking.
Wait, if he goes for this.
Breaker.
Yeah. Oh, he's going for that vertebrae.
The vertebrae we've heard him talk about doing
We've
it.
never seen this here in NRW. That move's basically been outlawed in most promotions. And
Eric looks like he's
I can't believe
hesitating to pin him.
I can't believe what lengths or what depths he would
right here.
stoop to.
1, 2, 3, and that's it.
The lovers' quarrel has officially come to an end.
Eric Angel does not look happy with
honestly
it. So
kind of
now
who I thought was going to win.
The realization of what he has just done is setting in.
Elias Castaneda is gone from NRW, and that is half of the Canadian Pitbulls gone.
Do you feel bad at all for him?
Nope, not at all.
The depths that Eric Angel had to stoop to. And now here comes.
See this? I'm actually doing a jig.
What a match, huh?
Eric Angel, I had my money on you. Congratulations.
Eric Angel doesn't look happy. Elias is gone.
I can't boo that.
I can't.
You know, now I think about it, your ass is fired too.
Yeah! I'm sorry, I got to cheer for Titus, but yeah!
Did he just
fired both of them?
Did he just fire the Canadian?
Oh!
Best
yeah,
deserved.
Not mad at that at all either.
This is great. This is everything I could hope for. They're both fired. Oh my God! I'm so
That's
excited
even
right
better.
now.
Somebody call
This
a
is the
crane.
best
They're gonna
inning
need one
ever.
to get
I mean,
I never
they
thought
This
both
is
got
great.
fired, but
What are they doing now? The Cormac battle.
Uh-oh, he did.
And back down. Well,
I never thought I'd say this, but go, Pitbulls, go!
well, now leave, please.
Well, if they're gonna go, they sure went out with a bang.
Can't deny that.
But unfortunately, you heard Titus Machiavelli tell them both that they are out of a job. He fired Eric Angel after the win.
Well, yeah, like Titus has ever kept his word.
Actually, that is very true. We probably should have seen that coming, but
now somebody's got the daunting task of rolling Titus Machiavelli all the way to the back.
Thank God we're not allowed to leave our seats.
I'm going to stay right here and watch that happen.
I don't think we can get a forklift into the NRW arena, guys.
Big Cormac battle can have. Oh, he falls out.
Can we get Titus to fall on him?
After all the pain and suffering that we've had to go through with the Ford Point Cartel, finally the NRW Nation gets a little thing to be happy about.
End of 2 careers in NRW.
Well, tag team titles are on the line next. The Balance with their first title defense.
That was the official end of the Pitbull Girl.
NRW would like to thank Lady Luck Tattoo for being an official sponsor of NRW Sports Entertainment. Lady Luck is a clean and professional establishment with amazingly talented artists and piercers. Located in Aurora, Lady Luck is the place to go for any new tattoos and piercing.
Millions of years ago, you were a hunter-gatherer. You're an animal, a fat boy. You want to play a little game called Who is Your Daddy and What Does He Do? And for sure he's not a doctor, otherwise he would not let you eat sugar.
That was a good kindergarten cop reference.
They don't listen to me, Dustin.
Hey, shut your mouth, especially you. Everybody needs to listen to this man.
I love sugar. I don't know
He's
what they're
here to
talking
help me. He can help each and every one of you if you join the sugar-free movement, you buy the shirts, you're gonna listen to this man and believe. Tell him, Mario.
My name is Mario Vanger. I am sugar-free, and I am your savior.
Well, apparently the sugar-free movement, they're going to be the ones to challenge the Balance for the tag team titles. I did not know that.
I did not know that either.
And
I didn't.
We're going to accept the open challenge and attack the titles here tonight. That's right.
They made it official. I kind of figured that out there, genius, but.
What breed of dog is that tattooed on Mario's chest?
That is a wolf.
Oh.
And we have the Balance here now.
These guys are exciting as they come.
Very, very exciting. In and out of the ring. Stephen Ashburn, I mean, what strides he has made. He was an NRW champion 2 months in, held that for almost a year.
An undesirable human being at the time.
Absolutely, didn't know what his last name was at that point.
Aligns himself with a guy like Tyler Stinson, and all of a sudden, things are balanced.
Oh, they are. Hence the name.
Boy,
what I like
Ladies
about
and gentlemen,
these guys.
the following contest is a tag team matchup, and it's for the NRW Tag Team Championship. First, the challengers, to my right, at a combined weight of 467 pounds, Mario Vanger and Dustin Urich.
Newly formed tag
And their
team.
opponents, weighing in at a combined weight of 420 pounds. They are your new NRW Tag Team Champions, Tyler Stinson and Ashburn, the Balance.
And They are the most popular tag team in NRW, no doubt about it. No offense to you, Mercury Yaden. No offense to you, Danger Dean, but
I have no idea. I don't listen to
Oh,
him
the good
usually.
lawyer has chimed in, striving
Hey,
at
guys.
year one for
Right
41
here.
months.
Yeah, so were we, Lucas.
I'm a little hurt. Well,
listen to the crowd. I'm sorry.
Was that
but
closer?
they are absolutely exciting. And
Oh, wow.
Tyler Stinson
I'm
with
glad
his
he's here.
MMA
Thank you
background.
so
You
much,
also
man.
have Steven, who is a former NRW champion. I mean, you were looking at some pretty
You should be.
awesome
he might help
champions.
you
Yeah,
be able
right
to
there.
navigate
Tyler Stinson is the most
contract
dangerous man in
issues.
NRW.
The
Absolutely.
lawyer.
He's 9 years and 30 wins.
I'll get my own
in-
representation, thank
in
you.
the cage to NRW. I mean, how do you scout that? He's very young in the pro wrestling game, but he's very unique in his skill set. It's very difficult for these guys to scout and figure out exactly what his next move is. And I tell you what, I felt those kicks. They are brutal.
Right. Look at his eyes there. He's focused. You don't know where he's coming from.
Now, this may not be too smart. Trying to match power with Mario Vanger, who is well put together, might not be the smartest thing.
Whoa, and a big monkey flip there, much quicker. Tyler Stinson now, big arm drag.
Beautiful.
He is on fire right now. Is the Evolution.
And a big splash there.
You see the elevation he got on that.
Tagging right out.
And now
gets his new disciple in the ring here.
Yeah, Mario Vanger.
So do we call him the disciple, Dustin Urich now?
Maybe.
But Dustin Urich not paying attention, paying too much attention to his tag team partner.
The former NRW champion, Stephen Ashburn, getting in. And Stephen Ashburn, very well-skilled, technical wrestler.
Stephen Ashburn was going for a plancha.
Oh.
Urich out of the way, but a couple forearms.
Watch your back. Watch your back, Ashburn.
Oh, and a big European.
And now Stephen Ashburn's head met that steel post.
Has to make the 10 count. Well, I guess Mario Vanger's being a gentleman and helping him back in the ring. That's nice.
One thing that puts the sugar-free movement at a disadvantage, guys, is they've never tagged before. This is their very first tag team.
Absolutely, and it's a very, very, very difficult thing to be a solid tag team. Boot to the midsection, and it takes time. It takes balance, you know. And despite the fact that balance hasn't been together too awfully long, they have figured each other out. They work together. They train together. They go out to eat together. They're in the gym together. They figured out how to work as a unit. But right now, the sugar-free movement doing a great job keeping Stephen Ashburn away from his tag partner and actually working pretty well as a team on their own.
You can't really take away the experience of Dustin Urich. I mean, he's not a spring chicken. He's been in the game for a while.
Trained at the Altitude Pro Wrestling Academy underneath Mr. Intensity. Jeff McAllister, and you can see it in everything that he does. Stephen Ashburn trying to fight back there on Dustin Urich. The numbers game coming into play, though, grinding his face into that canvas.
Sugar-free Mario Vanger, he was in a great matchup at Never Broken, taking on Nick Aldis.
But the banana peel kind of derailed his efforts.
Damn you, banana peel.
Cover here. 2 count. Kicks out right up to his feet. Fighting back in the corner there. Going the wrong direction, though.
That's what we call no man's land. When you're in your opponent's corner and basically you're getting the tar kicked out of you. That's what Stephen Ashburn's going through right now.
In a bad way, and now this is where they take advantage of the distraction. And there the referee once again getting distracted. Mario Vanger, big boot to the head. Mario Vanger probably is the biggest guy in this matchup.
Ashburn's not too far behind him, and both men look phenomenal.
Yep. Great
I
shape.
mentioned you.
You know, you got to think that Mario Vanger will just help Dustin Urich to get in even better shape and become quite a competitor here. Oh,
Gets the ropes. Gets a little more momentum to drive the heel of the boot right into the chin.
Now hook of the leg.
Stephen Ashburn and a kick out.
And, you know, this was very smart planning by Mario. Choking out Stephen Ashburn is Dustin Urich. I was going to say very smart planning by Mario Vanger, knowing that there was an open challenge that the balance had put
he
forth.
doesn't pay any attention
He found himself a tag
when
team
you were
partner, an
giving him
experienced
props
tag team
2
partner.
minutes ago.
What a great opportunity to win his first
Absolutely.
NRW championship.
What a feather in your cap to come in with a newly formed tag team, knock off the NRW champions, or NRW tag team champions, excuse me,
Lucas,
to show that Mario Banzer can elevate someone like Dustin Urich, who's a great competitor in his own right. Oh, got him
describing earlier.
clubs to the chest.
Did
But
you,
if he can come in and elevate
ignore that?
Dustin Urich to his level and win a tag team
I mean, I
championship,
did ignore
that,
him.
it really bodes well for his future here.
The referee's completely lost control of this entire thing. Watching Mario Banzer and Dustin Urich double teaming Stephen Ashburn is sickening. The referee is it's obvious he's overwhelmed with what he's got going on here right now. I know that they're a brand new tag team, but they're working very, very well together.
Like they've been working together for years, picking him up here now. We got a big slam, just keeping him on the mat. There's the tagging in and out. I mean, it's what you have to do to someone like Stephen Ashburn.
You know, and this isn't Dustin Urich's first time teaming up with someone here in NRW. He tried it with Cormac Battle. That didn't work out.
Well, yeah, shocking. Ashburn now firing back up, but just had a couple shots in.
And, you know,
running on empty.
Yeah, Ashburn's been in there a long time. And eventually, he's got to try to get to the corner to tag in Evolution.
Trying to will him on, reverses him into the corner, and gets the boot up.
And now
back over to the corner.
He's in the wrong part of town.
He wanted to follow up, but he should have whipped him off and just went over and tagged his partner. But he has been beat up so much. His wits are not about him at this moment.
Stinson itching to get in there.
And, Ashburn barely able to kick out.
Stinson 1 foot up on the rope here. He's got the tag rope. He's in a great position. Reach as far as he can. Cravat applied now by sugar-free Mario Banzer. You see Tyler Stinson trying to will the crowd, help his partner get a little more fire, a little more energy.
You hear the NRW Nation starting to get loud in here.
It's the ropes, and he comes back. Oh,
big boot to derail any momentum that Ashburn was trying to cook up there.
Stephen Ashburn needs to get away and just find out where he is in the ring so he can get the tag in. He's trying to get off and then get one blow in to go make the tag.
But you're
taking too much out.
Urich and Banzer have been relentless. They haven't allowed that. And could be going for that insulin spike. Could it be that?
He's got him up.
Going for that insulin spike. No.
Stephen Ashburn not letting it happen. Coming out the ropes. Looks underneath this. Big neck breaker.
Spinning neck breaker.
Now it's up to the man who can make the tag. This is where things get interesting. You have to remember how fresh Stinson is on the outside of the ring.
Right.
He hasn't really been in since the beginning of this match.
This could shift the momentum, guys.
Tag game.
We talked about a ball of fire.
And Urich able to break it up.
Too much punishment, too much devastation applied to Stephen Ashburn. He could not get to the tag quick enough, and now 2 elbows. The crowd thinks Dustin sucks. What do you guys think?
I think he sucks.
Once again, this NRW Nation showing off their intelligence.
Oh, but look, going for the suplex, Stephen Ashburn.
A unique block. I like that a lot.
Yep, dropping down all the way to his knees.
Stay down.
And now trying to fight back.
Shots, and he's going to get him off.
Oh, get him with that.
The power of sugar.
That Falcon Arrow.
The power of sugar compels you. The power of sugar compels you.
Looks like he might have backloaded last night. Had a little extra glycogen saved up in those muscles. There's the tag to Stinson.
Here he comes.
Here goes the line. Not enough. Big side kick. Both.
Spinning heel. And now
he's begging him to come on. Spin right to the midsection.
He is absolutely pumped up here.
Axe kick. That could be it.
You want to talk about educated
And
feet.
trying to get away.
And that was the smartest thing he could have done. Maybe fortunate that he landed to the outside.
Tagging in.
Tyler
Ashburn.
Stinson's got bigger.
Well, Ashburn's. I don't know if Ashburn's.
Here he comes over the top.
Oh, and there was just going airborne.
And we know that there's going to be an exclamation point at the end of this sentence, and it's in the form of Tyler.
The Evolution. Oh my goodness! Taken to the air.
You see how high he got?
It's not safe to be on the outside, even if you're part of the NRW Nation. And he's crouching. He caught him with that. That's what they call evolve to.
Oh, Mario trying to come in, kick. That could be a 2, 3, and it's over.
We have The NRW.
Well, they've retained the NRW.
We the nation. NRW Nation.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners and still NRW Tag Team Champions, the Balance.
Well, what a tag team matchup we saw. The Balance able to retain. Let's take a look once again. That finishing maneuver that they told me they call that Evolve to Ash the ETA. What? Caught him with that knee to the temple. Wow, what an amazing matchup. The Balance. Well, nobody is hotter than the Balance. And well, who's going to be next to answer the challenge? Is this going to be a weekly thing? What?
The product of Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy standing in the ring right there with those tag team championship belts.
Mercury, you look to be very proud of what you're seeing in the ring.
Very proud because these guys are the future of wrestling in this region. These guys are showing why hard work and training pays off. They have very quickly rose to the top. Right. And even though I've had to go to blows with them a couple times because it's competition, I'm very proud of what they have been able to accomplish here in
hold it anymore.
Well, the Balance retained. The Sugar-Free Movement, though, they'll be a team to contend with in the future. You got to believe that. But for now, the Balance, well, they've balanced themselves out. And what a charge we've had for Mercury Yaden and for Danger Dean. I'm Luke.
All right. That was your rewind. Now, Lucas, I do believe you have something to say.
Yes, breaking news. I mentioned earlier that we had a great show at Mr. Oso up in Boulder, Colorado this afternoon. And I am pleased to announce that we have a deal to do more shows at Mr. Oso. And we will be back there in October for sure with more dates pending. So a new venue for Rocky Mountain Pro to make a continuous appearance at. So great news. I guess they were thrilled with what they saw from the men and women of Rocky Mountain Pro. Put on a great show. Everyone was very pleased, and so they are more than happy to have us back. So we got another venue. That's like we have now just a ton of places that we make regular visits to. In fact, we are going to be right back on the Brews and Bruises tour this weekend, guys, as we've got the Stanley Marketplace, the local drive this Friday. We'll be back to do another taping of Charged. And then on Saturday and Sunday, first time this season, we are back at Mile High Flea Market. The weather is beautiful, and we are back at Mile High Flea Market for Saturday and Sunday. Those shows start at 12 o'clock, where we do show a couple matches on the hour, every hour up until 3 o'clock. And that is a free show with your paid admission to the Mile High Flea Market. So should be a great weekend coming up as well.
All right. That's going to conclude the show tonight. One final note. I am officially off of Dudes and Belts for a week or two. I am currently beginning the move to my new place, so it's going to take me a week or two to get everything set up and settled in over there. So I don't know who's going to be taking charge per se of the show. I would pay attention to Rocky Mountain Pro social media throughout the week. Because again, RMP is, like Lucas said, extremely busy this upcoming weekend. So I don't know if there's going to be anybody on hand to be able to come back and take the lead on Dudes and Belts. So I would just advise everybody, just pay attention to the socials and be up to date, because I'm sure there'll be an announcement during the week from someone at Rocky Mountain Pro letting you know that if there is going to be a show or not next week. So off air for 2 weeks, the show is going to go off the rails. Yeah, that's typically what happens when I'm not around. So, but we'll see.
It probably won't.
Oh, why
I'll
you say
behave
that?
myself. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Well, I'm not really too focused on you, Lucas. I mean, you're just
I think we're going to
you.
be fine. Johnny, you take care of business. We'll be right here. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's very stable right now. Very stable.
That's it. Well, as long as everything's going good for the wake, it's when the things don't go good for the wake, then we got issues.
Yeah, we saw a hint of that tonight.
No, well, we saw a team cheat, get a win, and be chased out of the building. That's what happens.
Oh.
Jeez. Thought I was bad. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. I know I am going to go live on my channel one more time as well tonight, but I'm going to take a quick 20 to 30 minute break in between, so you guys will be able to see my ugly face in about a half hour or so. I don't know if I don't know if anybody's on to be rated over at RMP.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna go
See
check that real
who's on.
quick.
Yeah.
Sure, somebody in the chat will acknowledge something. If not, then I'm just gonna randomly pick.
Well, we got our guy Gritty's on.
I think we rated him last week though.
Yeah.
And I am not rateable because I'm taking a break. So, say we go with a Radland.
Well, yeah, he's on as well. We got a shootout in Ball Arena, guys. Avalanche and Minnesota Wild 5-5 in the third period.
Oh my goodness.
Well, never mind. They just scored a goal. 6-5.
If only hockey hadn't ended the other night.
Literally just happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not really a hockey and
bro,
basketball fan right now.
I literally just saw the goal. I might be a few seconds behind because I'm streaming it, but
Well, good luck in your futures on the Avalanche
well,
side.
yeah, because well, I mean, yeah, our Nuggets crap the bed and just kind of like your Celtics, so
no one
Yeah,
laid
and
more of an egg than
now they're talking to the Celtics talking about trading Jaylen Brown to Milwaukee for Giannis. So this will be an interesting offseason.
yeah, I'm hoping the Nuggets do something because I think their window's closed unless they switch things up. So
we'll see. All right, we're in Redland now. What do you mean? You'll be off the streaming setup is the first thing you move and set up. The rest of the house can wait. No, that's not how that works, unfortunately.
No, the wife might have something to say about that.
yeah, he's a married man, Mr. Fourth Row, and newly married. So
I will say my bike is going to be arriving on that Saturday. So
there you go, dude.
It's been the longest I've had the bike held up in storage because it's been that shitty.
But weather's been decent lately. A lot of rain, but at least
It's
no
starting.
snow.
It's starting to turn. It's starting to flip finally. I think.
Mhm.
All right, guys, we're gonna immediately raid out. We appreciate you guys watching as always. For myself, Johnny Death Drop, Ghost Crusader, and Lucas Bradwell. We will hopefully see you guys next week. If not, hopefully the week after, and hopefully by then I will be back online. But again, pay attention to the socials of Rocky Mountain Pro, and they'll keep you updated on what's going on next Sunday. As always, folks, stay safe, stay classy. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.